Welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. This is just a quick catch up to show you what I've done. Obviously it's not finished. This is a big journal that will be ongoing for some time, I reckon. But I've made some bits and pieces for the first signature. So I took the Rachel from Roxy Creation approach, where it's more about folding bits of paper, about almost collaging to make something that's very pleasing to the eye. So this is one book page that's that size, thin, and then this page and this page have been glued on either side of that book page, and then the book page has been ripped and raggedy. So that would be nice, obviously, to collage or whatever it is that you would want to do with it. I like to think of it more as an artist's book. So this is just a lovely tapestry design. Some flowers. I had actually, you know, when you get a book page and you can kind of wet the back and then rub the paper away. I tried that slightly on there, which is why it rips nicely when you do that. And then that's just the back. So this is just like a big tag. Book pages and tissue paper on the back. In fact, I think it's from one of these masterboards that I made. And then that's some of the gel print stickers, gel prints, and a wee flower and some raffia. You've seen this big tag. So here I've mainly paper clipped in because I don't want to make any permanent decisions yet. So this is just like a bookmark. That's a napkin. And that's just stamping and jelly prints and ledger paper. This is just a folded book page with some tissue paper jelly prints applied. That's a little bit of origami paper. I have a whole... And do you know what I love about this? What I've been doing is I've been spraying it to give it a bit of a vintage look and to tone the colour down. It's so thin. It's so very thin, which makes it flexible and movable and just lovely to work with. Some scrapbook paper. I think that's Anna Sui scrapbook paper. Actually, I'd got a pad of that when I was buying books for eBay, so I kept that for myself. This here is a little pouch that I made with a book page. It's lined on the inside with the jelly print. In fact, see this one here. That's how that baggie started life, that wee pouch. So I basically folded it and then created the little pouch at the bottom, and that became that. Loving this jelly print that I've been making with my stamps. I made another 2 stamps last night for it. These are the 2 I made last night. Where's the other one? There's something about these wonky circle stamps that really give a lot of depth to a picture. And also this is just packing paper, and I've just used some of the shimmer mica sprays on it, and I've folded it in such a way that you can just pull out one sheet at a time. Oh, in theory, you can just pull out one sheet at a time. That's like toilet roll. Didn't really want to make that comparison, to be honest. I will put that back in there. But I love this, and that's just a bit of lace. But that's one of my favourites I made. Here, again, this lace. Just made 2 belly bands. It's probably not the most secure. And then this is a piece of scrapbook paper that I've cut out. And then stuck on. And there, big spot at the back. I wanted to put that in back in to prove to myself and to you that actually these belly bands work. This is just a paper ruffle. I will confess, I took that out the stash. I didn't make that specially for this, but I do like it over, because this is the big page tab that I made by just folding over a page. So I think they work very nice together. This is, oh, I'll show you on the other side before I take it off. That's the other side. So again, this is just a folded book page that I've just folded like, I actually folded it like this. So it's just 1, 2, and then I turned that back. That's just a piece of book page and jelly prints, a little bit of the origami paper. But I think that would be nice to put, you know, to hold other nice prints inside. I did stick that down. So this is just a nice wee collaged thing tag. I really like this side. I think that came together well. This side, I think red is a bit strong and I probably should have muted that down a bit. But overall, I like it and I think it was good practice. This is just a upside down book page. Should have been in that way. Yes, so that is just, that is, I'm trying to work it out. I think that's printer paper. And then there's obviously another bit of paper stuck here. I've added this, and this is, right, a lot of these patterned book pages you see are my Pep and Press books that I love. Love, love, love. They're so cheap secondhand on eBay, and honestly, they're beautiful. Anyway, I have an inkjet printer, which isn't, this is a glossy page, so when I printed on it, I put it through the printer and I printed on it, and I mean, it stayed wet for a very long time. Now, we're probably about 3 months later, maybe more. And it is definitely dry now, but you can see it's quite faded. But I think it still has a really nice effect. It's almost like the bird is behind the grid. So I just think these, I like this. See these wee add-ons like this? And some of them will be glued in. Some of them will be paper clipped in, stapled, whatever. And then you could have another one coming out like so. And then it can just build up. It's almost like the original paper's just the section. Like a divider. That's kind of what I like. So again, this is just another little tag that I've kind of collaged. I try and think of composition when I'm making these things, because this is good practice for that as well. This isn't just, it is about creating this book. I want to have this book that I'm going to keep forever, and every page you turn is just got lovely art pieces on it from my jelly printing. It's like a memory I'm creating. But it's also good practice, and what I'm liking doing is I'm liking combining the little bits of scraps, the vintage, all the different types of paper with the gel prints. So this is just a little Edith Holden page with a bit of washi tape. I think I might have shown you this before. Right, I definitely have shown you this. I'm going to make more of these. This is a library pocket inside a blank, like, greetings card with an altered playing card and the library card. You know, I really should make quite a few jelly print versions of these because I think that they would be nice for me to give as cards to people. Whether they want it or not, I'll be happy. So again, just another little folded piece of brown paper. This is more printing. This one's a lot more faded. But I almost think the fading actually adds to it because the grid is so strong and vibrant, and then the birds are muted. Do you know, that in itself is interesting. And so I love these papers. You seen these in the first video because one side I'd gessoed and then the one later on I hadn't gessoed. And then this is one of my arty postcards that I purposely sat in this side. I keep taking it off before I show you the other side, I'm sorry. I purposely sat in this side because it matches this here. And I thought that was quite nice actually. Do you know, you could even sit that in like so. I'm just thinking, could you fold that? I mean, it's nice when you put it like that, isn't it? And then this is the other one. So I'm going to show you the other side. And you know, they both works. Putting the gesso on adds just a different version of it. It doesn't make it better or worse. It just adds variety to the same thing. And there's something about this. There's something about this I love. It's the composition of it. It just works. The colours work. Everything about it is just, I don't know whether it's this grey kind of, this is a, you know, I've obviously used that in the jelly plate to lift off when I've been doing the garden leaves. And it's just left this very fine detailed line. And it all just works together. This is one of my favourite scrap papers ever. And that's that story. So again, it's probably not the best card to put in. To be honest, I actually chose that because it's the same stencil as, well, there. It matches in with one of the signatures. It's not, do you know what? I will work this for the next time I show this wee book. So again, this is actually out of, it's like a journaler's magazine. But it wasn't worth any money, so I didn't sell it on eBay, I just kept it. And I love these colours here. And I love this and this. I just think this page is just, and I wouldn't often just want to put in a book page like that, but there's something about this that fits the theme of a journal. So that's this side. This is just a little how to keep your allotment book, but what I like about it is it's green. It's green. Again, more work's needed on this. I want everything to look so much more grungy. But I also wanted to let you know that I am doing this journal. I'm not just putting it to the side. I like this. It fits the grungy look. This not so much this side, but it's okay. I think I could keep the yellow and probably work on that. And then this is the last bit that I've done. So this was a doily that I had made patterned papers with using watercolours. Basically wet the papers with the watercolour, put a stencil on, put another paper on top and just kept going, so that with the watercolours drying I was trying to get some marks left behind from the stencils. So that's just a wee, you can have that on there, you can have your bits in there. So I feel like, you know, you could just keep going and going and going with this, but I I also don't just, a lot of the stuff that I showed you, especially towards the end, I still need to do a lot to make it the way I want it for this journal. And I just think this is going to be something that you would be working in over time. This isn't something that is just a sort of one-off journal and then you put it away. That's how I feel about it. And every other journal I've ever made, I do feel like it served its purpose and put it away. This is almost like an art gallery for my jelly prints. That's how I feel. Anyway, thank you for listening to my ramblings and my admiration for my own journal and my own jelly prints. And like I say, I will keep you posted. I may do some, you know, makes, but these actually, I mean, this to get it right and with all the footering about, it actually takes quite a bit of time, and it just feels like it wouldn't be the most interesting video for you, but I could maybe I could try. That's what I'll do. Maybe just do a few makes on screen every now and then for it. Anyway, that's us just now, and thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.